Hello, hello, hello! This is Dr. Aeronautics, and it's time for Norsden Land to Neso, Episode 8. Well, it turns out, I couldn't wait because, I don't want to let the road building and bridge building get in the way of, getting to space eventually, and stuff like that. So I decided it's time to build some of the architecture and bridges over. So I will show you guys the construction of the bridge now. The bridge basically links it's the Great Harbor Bridge as I'm calling it. It basically links the land north of well, I should say bay or harbor. I'll just call it harbor. It links the area north of the harbor with the area south of the harbor, with a huge bridge that allows massive ships to pass underneath. So the site was cleared first, and the site was prepped again, going straight across from this location. And the materials were dug. The three materials making up this bridge are stone for the supports, cobblestone for the girders, and wood for the deck. So the first thing that happened was the pillars, the tidal portions of the pillars were sunk into the ground, as seen here, as well as the abutments which are built on the other side, the sides. And this is a view from the top after the pillars were put in, the support pillars. And this is a picture at night of the construction. And the column cat beams were also installed. As you can see, the cross beams on everyone on the top. And then the girders were start to be put down. This is the left girder, or the west girder, and I'm just now putting down the east girder. This is the bridge with completed supports, columns, cat beams, and girders. So next is the deck, and this is me placing the deck. And this is the finished product, looking up the bridge and now looking down the bridge. And here's what it looks like from the harbor. It's 14 meters tall, and it allows a ship 13 meters tall by 13 meters wide to pass under it. Moonset from the bridge, sunset from the bridge, and that's about it. So I'm glad that you guys could see the bridge being built. It's now going to be a great thing to allow me to just cross the harbor without swimming across. Can just go right over the top. Ships can pass underneath and everything. So now I will show you guys what I have so far on the other bridge and the highway tunnel underneath New Venice. What time do we have? Oh, okay, it's sunset. One very neat thing that I found out was that I could actually make quartz tools, which is going to be extremely useful if they're good. Here are the quartz tools you can make here. I actually have enough quartz in my inventory right now to make a quartz tool. So, okay, it is actually night for once. 1 second. I will actually make the quartz sword now, and we'll go ahead and test it out. So all it takes is a stick, and you can use quartz dust and the actual crystal in any order, I thought. Oh, Whoops, that's nether quartz. Okay, I was about to say, the dust? Seriously? You can't use dust to make a sword? That's illogical by even my standards. There we go. We have a quartz sword now. Beautiful blue, kind of more like pale blue, less diamond color. So it's not as great. And you guys will be able to see the newly constructed bridge now from beginning. So we'll go ahead and take the boat over to the bridge. And I will get off there so that we can explain what... Wow, that is a really stupid mob. I'm going to take this opportunity to... There we go. Get the ink sac. So you can still get ink sacs with being completely non-hostile towards squids. And here's the bridge. It actually looks bigger in real Minecraft than it does in the pictures. That's really high. That's like 40 feet. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and hop out now. And I've begun to mark where I wanted the roads to go, or the highways. I don't have their numbers yet. But basically, one highway is a north-south coastal highway. It comes off the bridge, and then starts going this way up the coast. Let me zoom the map out. And right here is an intersection with another highway that crosses the country east-west, and it goes right through New Venice. And these block marks here show where the highway is to go. And these marks here are the basis for this new bridge. Now this is a swamp, so we're just going to make it a low causeway. Just high enough so that you can get like a small kayak like the one we just got off under. No ships, no boats. This is all swampy. You can't drive a boat through it. Okay, and as we approach New Venice, we arrive at the tunnel. So this tunnel goes down under the harbor. There is enough... Actually, now that I think about it, it's not finished. It goes under the harbor. I have to reinforce... we're under the harbor right now. I have to reinforce this ceiling. That's improper, and it could cause an issue. So this is just laying it up with cobblestone. So I'm going to pause the video while I do that. It's going to take a while. See you soon. Sorry about that delay, but we had to shore that up. That's a huge, huge engineering no-no. Building a tunnel and not even shoring up the top, especially when it's underwater, because you get the drippy drip. If I just maybe not there, but it was dripping when I was shoring it up, so that's dangerous. Okay. So it comes out of the harbor, and then we have a skylight here, which I'm probably going to cover over with windows, because some of our citizens have fallen down here, unfortunately. Goes under here, and then under the city again, and then this is where it stops now, but it's going to continue through the west side of the city and resurface after crossing the western side of the harbor, and then continue west from there. And I built in 2 exit ramps here that you can use to access the city. We're going to have a street coming right through here. Meanwhile, I'm going to introduce myself to one of the citizens and see if he likes an offer that I have. Ooh. Okay. So, if I have gravel and emeralds, this guy will give me flint. That's interesting. You, sir, what do you want? Oh, nice. I can get emeralds with wheat. I can do that right now, actually. So we will not have to mine emeralds from now on. Because all we have to do is just farm this wheat, and then we can basically get emeralds that way. And is there somebody that gives you diamonds for emeralds? Because if we can get something big... Okay, we get bread. well, that's kind of pointless. This just... I stopped the recording just in time. Knock, knock. Okay, no one's in there. Did I trade with... Yeah. You're the important one. Hello? Okay, no one's in here yet. We need to build some apartments for these guys. I want to raise the population. Gives us more versatility for trading. Okay, so we have 3 things to do. We have the road west, the west tunnel, and the bridge over top the inlet. And then, of course, the roadway itself. So we'll go ahead and start east and work our way west. So the bridge is first. It's going to be a simple thing. So we'll make it out of wood. Yeah, how do I not have an axe? So I'll cut some trees down. Then we'll replant them and wait. It's not going to take that much wood, but I think it's going to take over a stack of planks for sure. Yeah, so we'll just wait for that to come down. This looks like an orchard. We'll go ahead and pause till we're done with the wood. Okay, so it's the next morning now. I've replanted the trees, and while we're waiting for them to grow, I'm going to test my quartz sword out on any of the monsters that still happen to be outside. I expect it to be a little bit better than iron and less than diamond. But we'll have to try it out. Perfect. These guys didn't burn at all. Come here. I have something for you. It's called death. Oh, man. Okay. Well, just one damage. 1 hit. 2 hits. 3 hits. 4 hits. Let me try this guy with the iron sword and see what we get. If it's 4 hits, it's going to be unfortunate. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I killed him with 4 and he didn't even burn. So the quartz sword is almost crap, which kind of sucks. I think that's unrealistic given that iron is a metal and quartz is actually a mineral, which comes up on 7 for the hardness scale. I also planted a few bonus trees so that, because you always want to have a surplus of wood. I'm just going to keep planting like crazy. Just do something. Oh wow, seriously? One of the trees has already grown. I think we actually might have enough now. And I have to do something about these tools. I can't keep on relying off of stone and iron and stuff that just tends to break every time you need to use it. Okay, how much do we have now? Oh yeah, that's 2 stacks. That should do it. We'll use cobblestone for the abutments again, but these abutments are going to be a lot smaller than the other one. Maybe I should also put... I think I'm going to need to put some exit ramps here as well. To make it a lot easier to use the tunnel. Because it's kind of awkward to have to come west and then go back east. We'll also put some stairs in as well. Except for the grassy areas, because I love the grass. Well, that won't be grass after we put the road in. Okay. Do we have... Yes, we still have enough cobblestone. Okay, so this is where we're going to make our abutments. We will do 5 across the bottom, and we're going to put 2 on top. I'm actually out of inventory, so I just leave file. Actually, the rotten flesh, that's absolutely useless. So that's... Okay, and then we'll do... That will be one abutment. So we'll try and memorize the design. We'll go ahead and do it over here. And I think these 2 trees are going to need to come down. Yeah, this one for sure is coming down. Seriously, no axe? Alright, I'm gonna pause. Okay, so both trees are out now, and we got the abutments now. Okay, so I've made a stack of wood now, and I'm gonna pause while I figure out a math solution that allows for an easy bridge, and then I'll just draw up a design. Okay, so we got 16 blocks, so we'll go ahead. It takes 16 to span it, so we'll do 4 low, 4 low, 8 high, 4 low, and that's how we're gonna do it. 4. We do 8 high. And 4 low. Right, it's getting to be nighttime, so I'm going to stop the video while I go back and take shelter, and I will restart tomorrow morning. In a minute. Just get that. Okay, so I'm back now. And as it appears, I was either off by 1 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I must have been off by 1. Oh well, I guess it's gonna have to be asymmetrical. Okay, now for supports, I think we'll do right at the archway. I think that those are going to be the weakest points, so we'll go ahead and do them there. Hopefully this doesn't make it look ugly. That looks nice. That looks like a causeway. By the way, I was rather pleased at how the harbor bridge turned out. I actually think that's a work of art. And the great thing about it, too, is that it would actually function in real life. And I built it from the ground, from scratch, much in the same way that they build their bridges. You basically have to sink the supports first, and then you put the columns in, and then the cap beams, the girders, and then the deck. And I'm pretty sure that if we had this in real-life physics, this bridge would actually suffice, other than the wood. It would be a good footbridge, but you couldn't drive a car on it because of the wood. Right, okay, so we're going to go ahead and get the boat now, and we're going to test to see if we can ride under the bridge. Because that's the whole point of it. If we can't do that, then we might have to make it taller. Okay. It's kind of fun to run down this tunnel of supports. The other thing that I wanted to do is put markers on here so I knew for maintenance purposes and other things, height of the pier. Oh yeah, and for clearances, for one. Because I know now this is 5, and then I think it goes up odd. So that's 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. Yeah, that should be right, because there's 5 piers, and the top one... Yeah, that's right, because the top clearance... Well, it's actually 15 meters tall, but the portions, the corners there where the ships are supposed to be are about 13 meters off, which is what you need. So we could theoretically put a taller, I need to go this way. We could theoretically put a taller mast on the ship and have it clear even with 15 meters, because the bridge is high enough in that one point. Okay, yeah, it looks like we're gonna clear this. Yep, no problem. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and farm the wheat now, and then we'll worry about the... actually, no, never mind. Inventory's full. We're going to have to dump some dirt downstairs first. We're going to need another chest, too. It's too bad dirt changes to grass, because I could use this stuff as pavement. Alright. I'll just dump this. Why won't that stack to... There it goes. I'll just dump this stuff now and have to come back to it later. That should leave me with enough space in my inventory for the cobble. Okay. Now, as long as the sun isn't going down, good, we can farm the cobble. Oh, that's nice. There's actually way up here. I said farm cobble, I meant to say farm wheat. Seriously? And I'm basically going to do the same thing to this, to all the nearby plots. I'm going to leave the far plots in case of a food crisis. So I will come back when I've finished farming. Okay, so I finished farming. I want to leave half of the wheat with me so that I can make bread from it. And let's go find our villager friend that will trade with us. Knock, knock. Where is he? Well, he's doing a good job playing hide and seek. Where the heck? Okay, ran away. Whatever, I'll just wait for morning and then he'll come out. Seriously, where the heck are you? Staring at wheat. This has got to be the guy. No, he wants to make bread. Oop. That's the other guy. Oh, so that's how you guys are getting up there. This is the guy. There we go. Now we have 2 emeralds. Okay. We're going to cover this up with glass now. So this is 4 by 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shoot. And I don't think glass panes can be placed horizontally, so we're going to need actual glass blocks. Okay, while this stuff's smelting, I got some osmium out of the thing that I forgot I had. So I'm gonna make a few more osmium tools. Now we have a quartz sword. There's no more need for any more. Then we'll get a pickaxe. Why does that look weird? And we already have a shovel, so I guess it's the axe is what I was looking for next. Yeah, okay. Alright, we'll go ahead and take this tree out now. For these trees. Wow. Oh, great. That's, I'm gonna leave that till next episode. That's gonna be a joy to take out. And when I say joy, I mean sarcastic. We have 17 saplings now. That should be plenty enough to replant all of these trees and more. And just okay. Now it is time to get that stuff I was smelting. Are you it's still not done. I thought it'd be done twice now. Is that high enough for me to jump on? No. Not by a long shot. Well, I guess I'm going to have to wait here until it's ready. Okay, got the glass. At least it gave me time to organize my inventory. I want to keep a few trees going, so I'm going to plant a few. Oh, another one. And it's one of these again. We'll keep 4 trees going. Okay, glass time. Okay. I think we'll do a pair of exit ramps right here. Oh, crud. I forgot about that. This place is still a swamp. that knock out any of the torches? This place is still a swamp, so there's still, yeah, still water laying around. Actually did this wrong here. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Okay, good. So now we have our exit ramps. So now it's actually a lot more ideal to use the tunnel. Oh, screw it, I'm just gonna go here. Okay, so the Great Harbor Bridge is done. The Swamp Bridge is done. The tunnel is done all the way up to the western side. So, we're going to have to dig the tunnel west until where we want it to go. So we need to go to the other side and find an area that's adept for it to come up out of the ground. We're looking for an area that gives a lot of space and isn't too obsolete. Wow. I figured he would have fired 3 times by then. Right, okay, so the tunnel... if it went straight, would come out right about here. But we can't have that because of the thing here. So, now I'm going to have to think about this tunnel here. So I'm going to pause while I just develop some architecture. Okay, I have the number now. We need to get down to the level 58 before we get into the water. Okay, we're at 59 already. 58. So this will do it, and you know what? So that we can dig a channel later for the bigger ships so that they can get further up, and there's extra room. We'll go ahead and take it down one more to 57. Okay, so that is where we come up. So this is going to be, looks like 5, 7, 6. Let me get these written down. Better yet, I'm going to make a temporary waypoint for this area right here, and then we can just dig right to it. So we will call this tunnelen, and we'll dig to that. Get the video. Okay, let's see where we are now. And I'm going to base it off the left front because the right has to close in some. Now, if I can see to... Okay, yeah, it looks like it's... Yeah, this block here. 6, 6, 4, 5, 3. Apologies for the break, it just sounded like a cat landed on my roof. 6, 4, 5, 6... Yeah, 4, 5, 3 is what we need to get to. And we're at 5, 8. So that's 5. Okay. Alright, we'll go ahead and do 2 and 2. Slope of 1 and 2. Also, we need to go down 2, but that's a little bit later. Please excuse me, someone is in my house. Okay, we're good now. Why does this look awkward? Oh well. 6, 5... Wow, only half... Slightly over halfway. Pop a torch in the corner here. Bloody tool durabilities. I don't even have a stone one. That's why it looks awkward. There we go. Okay, one more. Uh-oh. Now we're gonna have to deal with the gravel. Gravel galore. Alright, I'm gonna pause it because I might have to figure out something to do. We're getting very close to the river, and we need to get the level down, or we're going to strike water. So I'm going to pause it now and resume when we get something to go underneath. Okay, so we got down to level 57 A-OK. So now we dig across. Oh, it looks like I need to go one more. Okay, whatever. We'll just do 2 again and 2 again. You thought it broke, but in reality, I just upgraded. Okay, we need more torches. this should be correct now. Yep. Okay, so now we can go forward. Under the harbor. And hope that we don't strike gravel, because that would really suck. I thought this was going to be a pickaxe job. Okay, I'm going to make a... Oh, cool. I still have osmium. I'm going to make an osmium shovel, and I know as soon as I dig that one block of dirt that it's going to be gravel, and then I'm going to end up using the pickaxe from here out, but... Oh well, shovels are useful almost all the time. Yay, it's actually all dirt. Now this is like those crazy times in tunnels where they get like one block from opening it, and they're like, okay, we gotta have a big opening ceremony, and then they get some crazy executive that hasn't done anything on the project except shown up one day and be like, hey, this part's done, you've done a great job, and then for some reason he gets to break the side open. So, here we go. Ooh, it's night. It's kind of weird. It kind of looked bright for a second. Okay, so, before I get carried away... Ooh! Someone's inside. That spooked me. I didn't think he could... he came down the stairway. That's how he got in here. I didn't think he'd come that far. But I thought wrong. Okay. If that was a creeper, I would have been in big trouble, because then it would let the water in. So I'm going to have to seal this temporarily off until the morning, because I can't have that happen. And I'm going to pause the video now, because I have to shore up again, so it's the same process. Be back. Okay, the shoring up is complete. So, depending on the time, I'm going to delete that point now because it's just getting in the way, and it was not supposed to be. There we go. Permanent. What the heck will open up anyway. I just need to be very careful of creepers. I'm gonna pause while I eat and wait till morning. I restarted because there's a creeper coming downstairs, and I have an arrow. How has he not seen me yet? have just one arrow. I want to play chicken with him, but he's a creeper, so I can't. And there's a dirt cube here. The skylight indicates that it's close to morning, so I'm gonna race over there. Oh, okay, the sun's up. More string. Let's try this again. More string for me. Hey you. You must be blind, huh? You didn't see me last time. I'm actually kind of glad about that, but I think that's a problem, because now you're going to die. Well, no. Okay, I think we actually got done as much as we needed to. I might do paving during episodes of the Western Highway. We're going to need to number these two, the Western Highway and the Eastern Highway. We're going to have to develop a numbering system before we number these roads. Maybe we'll do it strictly latitude and longitude. That would be really cool if we did a road system based on latitude and longitude. Because then you could... Wow, that could be really good, because you could navigate through it. But I guess now we'll just review what we did this episode. So, coming west on the East-West Highway, we have the western area, and then we have the Western Harbor Tunnel, which turns into the City Tunnel, and of course widens for extra traffic, through the city, then a city trench, and then the Eastern Harbor Tunnel, which is deeper and longer because the harbor's larger on this side. And then slowly resurfaces on this side and comes across the land island here onto the footbridge and then back down to the ground through the coastal forest, and it intersects the coastal highway here. The coastal highway goes north this direction, south this direction, and then onto the bridge. And from here, it continues down the other side, off towards the Eastern Landing and Buzzicundra Beach. I have to say, this is one of the best images we have so far of the Addy emotion. Really nice. It just goes straight out as far as the eye can see. So I've been Dr. Aeronautics, and we've done a lot of stuff, I'm saying. And this is Norsden Land to Neso, Episode 8. And I suggest you guys join me next time for exploration of the coast with a boat. Bye!